Welcome back. We are off Clark Island and we are currently struggling to find a lobster. Hopefully this morning with the night shot we can find a couple. We are on like 80, 90, so we haven't even hit 100 yet. It's a bit rough really. We had a day shot yesterday that failed. We won't talk about that. And what else? Tide's running, but it's easing over the next few days. There's a new moon coming and that's about to commence. So it's on the 4th of August, it's the 2nd, so a few more days. A lot of the fishermen are saying after the new moon the lobsters will run better, so we'll find out on that. We're in a place called Spike Bay. Our gear's around an island called, I think, Spike Island. Let me see on the computer. So we are Clark Island. There we are in Spike Bay, and our gear is just sort of around Foam Point, Lookout Rock and Spike Island. We're going to take some of the gear down today to Lookout Point or Lookout Head, and maybe have a shot down there. Yeah, that's about it really. Lochie's got the bait chopped up, anchor's coming up. We've had some seals around the boat this morning, which was nice, swimming around, eating some fish that are attracted to the lights. Yeah, that's about it really. We'll get this anchor up and get moving. So, I don't know why I'm tired. I'm actually getting more sleep here than I do at home. So anyway, let's get into it. Alright, looks like the first pot might have a few in it, which is good. See what we get. Two, lovely. Alright. Here comes that, so the first pot. So we pot number 2. We get another 2.
In this pot, looking healthy. What do we got? Yeah, now that is a big female. That is a real big female. Is that you? Male, please. Sweet. One. Another massive female. Another big female. Oh, male. Another 2. Woohoo! 3! We got 3!
Speaking of coming, here comes the next pot. First blank, not bad. So we had blank, 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 3 blanks in a row, and then you get a keeper. That's a female. That's a keeper, maybe. Maybe not. Oh, we get one out of it, maybe 2. I think the one over there is a male. So we get the 2 smaller ones and 2 big ones go home. It's a good system, that.
I think we should keep the big one.
Keep the caviar.
Well, no, we can't keep her. We'll let her go. Right, where we go? Boy, keep him. I feel like this one might be a male. Oh, it is. Beautiful.
It's just got one of them. There, I saw it. It's got like a half extra little spike that I thought was a female.
And this one.
Another triple. Jeez, look out. Also, got one waiting. Shark.
Look at all them mobs.
There's a couple in there actually, so we'll do that. It's not moving. Go wide lens. Beautiful. See that?
What do we got?
When you pull it out, you can see the whole thing.
So, female. Another big female. You're gonna hear me say that a lot this strip, I think. Hey look, another big female. Let me guess. Let me guess. Oh, actually, you'll never believe it. You'll never freaking believe it. It's a male. It's a male. Keep it. And this one? Come on, please, please, please. Woohoo! More lobbies. Big puppy! Puppy! Rock this one. I like this one. That's a nice fish he's on.
Here's the this little bit bigger one. Nice.
Cray. Very good cray.
Nice 2.5 sort of jobby.
Yeah. Awesome.
That's probably the thumbnail, more than likely. Depends if we get a bigger one. Oh, what's this? More. Keeper. Keeper. Can't tell. Yeah, it's a keeper. We might have our first 4.
4?
There might be 4 in this one. I'm going to keep the video rolling just because, you know, it might turn the shit from now on.
Yeah. Unedited. Unedited. This is all real. It's all live. Got 3 out the last pot. See how we get out of this one. Oh, that's male. Sweet. That's 2. 3. Yeah. Wicked. Oh! You'll never freaking believe it. That's 4. That's 4. That's 4 lobsters.
That's nearly. That's basically 60% of what we got day 1 in one pot. So that's pretty good. We got
a full bin.
A full bin of fish.
An actual full bin. An actual full bin. Not just a few fish.
Lochie's not making $80 a day anymore. He might actually make 150. Look out. A couple of bigger ones in there. There we go. All right, we'll keep going. We'll keep going. Sammy the seal's been trying to stick his head in the pots. I don't know whether they go for big crays up here or not, or what they do, but
they pull your bait savers out your pot and steal your bait.
Yeah, he wants the bait savers.
They actually do that. They'll grab onto the skewer and they'll just rip it out, and then they'll stick their head in there and they'll try and fish the bait saver out, and then they'll just see you later, alligator.
Right. Well, naughty Mr. Seal. All right.
This dog. Two-handed back to the dog. Another big cray. Be 2.5 to 3 kilo nearly. Good.
Very nice. Stick him straight down. Might as well go in the tank.
First one in the morning in the tank.
Very nice.
a forward in the top. Forward in the top, yeah. Silly me. Oh, there's 2 more. 21. So there's 2 more, eh?
On the board.
Oh, what a lovely morning in paradise.
It's rough out here, Lochie.
It's terrible.
The roughest part about being out here is, well, low catch rate. All right. We have a very, very large, so that's your normal sort of female.
This area.
All those eggs.
They're stuck there like super glue. They won't come off.
But then you get the occasional monster. Monster female. Oh, that's literally the size of, you know, that's a big fat tail. I've put my hand behind that. That's my whole hand.
My arm's getting sore just holding it up.
So that is awesome to see. It is a real big female.
And the abundance of them is insane. The abundance of big females like this up here is insane, and it's great because the bigger they are, the more eggs they hold, you know, which means more lobsters to be born, which means more lobsters to be caught. So we'll look after her, let her go. She'll bring us many more.
Alright, so the plan is we're shooting half the gear back in around this rock. We ended up with 31 or 32 off of this spot, so we're just going to shoot them back in on some different bottom, see how we go. Yeah, that's sort of it. I was pretty happy with the numbers from this little area, so I don't see the point in leaving it. The only issue is we have some bad weather coming tomorrow. It's going to be like 25-30 westerly, which is straight out here, which isn't ideal. However, I think we'll get away with getting up early. Even if there's a bit of tide, we'll be able to start pulling it, I think. So anyway, beautiful bottom here, nice rock. So we'll yeah, keep shooting these in. I'll shoot one more here and take the others to another spot we did well this morning. Yeah, that's it really. So I'll show you how we shoot the gear. What's happening? What has happened? Well, we pulled the rest of the gear. Let's just say that we got 10 out of it. It was shit. We are on anchor with the gear on deck. That's because the tide was running way too hard for us to shoot the gear. We're just anchored in around these rocks here. Beautiful little bay, absolutely stunning. nice beach over here. Just turned the boat on. We're going to shoot the gear now. It's been about 3 hours since we pulled it, 3-4 hours. It's about 12:30 in the afternoon. Tide's going slack now. What else? Yeah, we're just going to shoot these in for the night shot. No day shot today. I will try and have the day shot tomorrow. The day bottom I want to shoot's just out here, but our gear is about 3 or 4 miles back up. So this gear is going to go through here. That way tomorrow we should be able to pull this gear second after we grab that gear, shoot it out wide, come back in here and grab this gear. That's the plan, and then we'll go to the next point down there around the corner because there's a westerly coming. Hopefully that made sense. If it didn't, it makes sense to me, and that's what matters. So yeah, that's about all. We'll go shoot this gear in, and then it's just back on anchor, sleep, eat, repeat. Alright, gear's in, Lochie's having a clean. We're just steaming back up to Spike Bay. That's the closest anchorage to the northern end of our gear, but it is so different working up here than what it is down south or even up little parts of the east. You're sort of working, you're just working the tide, so whatever the tide changes are, you've got to work that. So you might get up, work 3-4 hours, then you just got to go back to bed for 5-6 hours until the tide changes, then you go pull the rest of your gear, then you shoot your gear. It's just such a weird, it's so odd. I'm so used to just, no matter what the tide's doing, no matter what this is doing, get out there and work. You know, you can't even lift the floats up. You've got 2 guys pulling on the floats just to get them on. We do have an anchor winch problem, so we'll stick the GoPro up the front. I'll just tell you about that when we're up there and working out what to do. We may have to pull things apart, try and fix things. So you've got all this nice bottom here, which is what I would normally shoot. You know, there's, you know, cracks and all sorts of nice thickness and stuff like that. But when you look at the shoreline, you see a lot of these boulders are just like, they're so big and round, but there is really nowhere for the crayfish to be hiding. You know, like this point here, if that was underwater, there's not many spots to put a pot. But on the sounder, it looks fantastic. So I'm just trying to learn and differentiate between what is good and what is bad bottom. You know, this to me looks nice, but is 30 fathom at the moment too deep? Like, I don't know. And where we are, we're off of a point, so the tide's going to come rushing down here flat out, and you're probably really either going to, if you don't get your gear back, it's gone, sort of thing. So, and these could be sharp rocks, I'll just chafe your lines. I don't know, I've got no idea until I try, but at the moment I don't really want to go losing any pots when we've just gone over 100 crays for 5 days. So it's look, I don't think much money's going to be made this trip for anyone. It's just a learning curve, and I'm fortunate enough that Dad's going to allow me to do, and you know, you could just call it waste his money and learn. But look, sometimes there's just trips that you have to do so that you just learn an area and you come back when it's good fishing, and at least you're comfortable with, oh yeah, there's a rock over there I can hit, there's a ledge over there that I'll go and try, things like that. But anyway, it's very bloody sunny, but we'll go up here and we'll drop anchor, stick the GoPro up the front, try and work out this anchor winch. Alright, we're on anchor, and now it's time to fix the anchor. Kick test that's holding us. So
the peel is just not sitting right. Doesn't look like it on this side anyway.
Come back in a second, explain. So this thing is called a peeler, and what it does is it peels the chain out of the gypsy and into the anchor locker. Now we think, sort of looks like it, the chain's been grabbing onto the peeler, or the peeler isn't far enough into the gypsy. So if it goes in further, it'll kick the chain out.
You can see where it's been rubbing. It's been too far to this side of it, I think.
So we need to just maneuver this a bit. We might have to put something on the inside between where the two bolt holes are there and the piece of stainless where the bolt goes through there. So we'll have a play around for a minute, try and fix this and give it a couple of trial runs and see what happens, because this piece is cut out specifically to go a certain way, so we will try and keep it like that, but maneuver this maybe out a bit and see how we go. So on this side, the chain sits inside here, and then the peeler, which is down in there, right there, hits the back of the chain and then knocks the chain down and into the chain locker. But I don't know, it's just not working, which is the first time ever. So we flipped the peeler around and we're putting 2 washers on the inside between there and the peeler. You can see there's one in there now. We'll tighten that up. That'll sit the peeler higher as well as more centered, and we'll see how that goes. Worst case, it's just shit like it was before, and we'll just try something different. So yeah, we only just had this rebuilt as well, so this has been rebuilt. We've put this all together recently, and this is brand new, so we haven't had any issues until really yesterday, but now we're having the issues every single time it gets to the last few meters, like the last 10 meters. And like Lochie said this morning, it's got a lot to do with the weight of the chain dangling down here to the bottom. There's, you know, a meterish of chain. When the chain fills up the locker, there's no weight to pull it out, so it's not helping the peeler, it's just catching in it. So we'll try and fix that, and we'll see what happens. Alright, so issue not resolved. However, the peeler is now peeling properly. No issues with that. The peeler's sitting in there beautifully. Issue is, however, you'll see it, bit of damage. That's over a lot of years of a lot of anchor drops. The anchor's the chain is basically coming down and then just getting caught in this, because there's no more pipe here to guard it. So this needs to be taken off and re-welded. We could probably do it on here and probably fix it, but we don't have the stainless to do it. I don't need to be welding shitty steel on it, and I don't really want to have to cut more off and make more work. So I think for now it'll just be, I might be able to roll something up, like, you know, a bit of mat or something, or like a bait saver, put it in there so that when the chain gets to that point, it hits something and then keeps going. I'll give that a crack. We'll just try a few things in the morning. But anyway, yeah, here's what it is. Alright, tonight's dinner is just something nice and simple. Some Lochie's is already made, I'll show his.
Looks good.
Just some hamburgers, a couple of cheeses, a bit of bacon, spinach, some seasonings, some other odds and ends. That's it. But anyway, we'll see you guys in the morning. I'm going to try and do a nighttime time lapse tonight to try and get some of these stars, so hopefully we can get that. If not, bugger. But anyway, we'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. My nighttime time lapse did not work. I'm going to play around with the camera settings tonight because I want to get one. Anchor winch is working. It looks appalling, but a whole bunch of cable ties and a couple of bits of flat bar, and it's perfect. Came up first try. We didn't have to go in and out, so that's good. Now it's time to go and get some pots. Pot number 1. Oh, research pot. Couple in there. We'll come to that one in a second just because we'll grab another one and then we'll do that in a minute. Pot number 2. Couple in there. We'll come to him in a second. We'll grab this last one and then we'll be right. Draft board shark. Pot number 3.
What a beautiful sight that is. So pretty.
Yes, puppy. You can just hear the slaps. Very nice. Right, that's 3 pots. Let's see what's in them. So just again, this research pot is a pot that fishermen can get for free at no cost for free.
Female.
Nice big female.
This one, 145.
145 for a female. Nice male. So we had a 145 female.
So 163 male.
163 male. So that's free lobster, if you ask me. We're doing research, and all I have to do is, on this piece of paper, write the date, where we are, the depth, male, female, 145, and whatever the other number was, not to remember. And that's it, done. Alright. That's a nice looking pot. So we're going to stick this somewhere where there's some light.
Big ones just nicked away.
Nice. That's it. Oh wait, there's more. This pot. Let's pull this pot out.
It's female. Right, it's male.
The reason we're checking under the tail is because there's a lot of females up here with no eggs, and the last thing you want to do is go, oh, there's no eggs, it's a male, but it's not. I apologise about the wind noise. I haven't got a GoPro microphone yet. Nice. Nice. Hold it up. Yes, that's what we want. So just out of those 3 pots, we ended up with 9 lobsters. 9 nice big crayfish. Like, you're talking probably 1.5 kilo average, so that's pretty good. You know, you can't complain about that. You know, and you're talking like $1,200 worth of lobster just out of 3 pots. That's if we get a really high price for them, which we you know, fingers crossed, hope we do. But that's awesome. You know, you think days ago we had to lift 52 pots just to get 7 back down the track, and it's got nothing to do with stock levels and struggling to, you know, whatever. But it's time of year, it's winter, they shut off, the moon phases has a lot to do with what the lobsters are doing. There's lots of natural things that happen that change your catch rates, but there's some nice lobos over here, that's for sure. We have been contemplating a lot recently about actually semi-moving the boat up this way and fishing up here regularly. That's mainly because the last few years has been financially very tough for everyone, and you know, the guys that aren't so much struggling financially are the guys who are staying at both Flinders and King Island, and they're just catching bigger fish, they're getting a bigger price all the time, where the guys down south and sort of the southwest, you know, it's a luxury to get big lobsters like this. We're down there, we get a consistent smaller lobster, you know, 600 gram all the way up to, you know, 1.5 is pretty well your biggest type of lobster. So it's just something that we have to consider. You know, financially, if we were catching 10 ton up here, it's a massive difference. It's basically, you're talking 30, nearly 35 on occasions to, you know, $25 a kilo more for bigger fish. It's just something we have to think about. It does mean longer trips all the time, but it also means, you know, more money at the end of the day. So it's something that we've got to think about. Lochie and I have both said that we would like to fish up here. Maybe we will continue to do that. It'll just depend. If a market, any international market comes back and they want smaller lobsters and the price is good enough, then there's, you know, it's hard. You can come up here and yeah, you can get some big numbers and big weights, but you can have some massive shots down south. You know, and you feel you're putting 2.5 ton on in, you know, a week type style fishing, and it's one of those things. Do you catch it fast, or you know, catch it a little bit slower, but you get that little bit higher? And you know, that's the part of the fishing industry that you sort of maybe don't see, but there's lots of decisions to be made. Yeah, it's just something to ponder about, really. On to the next pot. I tried to get it on either side of this rock. I'm hoping that's the pot coming out there. I won't know until we see it here in a sec. Also today, I haven't talked weather, but the weather is meant to be average. It's going to be westerly, a bit blowy, just your typical. On the sand. Lobos didn't want to walk to that one. This one was definitely on the rocks, so I could hear it, you know, smacking them as it was coming up. It's just whether it was in between a gap or not, or whether it was on a rock with some cracks. That's the hopeful part. Another cracker morning. Every morning and every evening up here is nice. So far, not so good. Where we had these pots is it's the same rock, but it's on different sides of the rock. So I'm hoping that the ones that were down where it was good yesterday should be good, should be the next couple. If they're not, then we're in trouble. Those ones this morning might be the only fish we see. up on like maybe 25, I think. The plan at the moment is going to be go to a place called Moriarty. Yep, Moriarty. Yeah, sadly we didn't get what we wanted. I was hoping for a fish a pot today, considering we got 40 odd yesterday. Anyway, it is what it is. There's nothing we can do about it. We'll just move to the next spot. The westerly's coming in. There's a heap more wind now. You probably noticed in that last few shots it's getting a lot darker behind us. It's meant to be a fair bit of rain, wind, and then over the next 2 days it's just going to get progressively worse and worse. Other than that, is what it is. We tried shallower depths. We tried 2-3 fathom out to like 18, 19, some in 22 fathom off the point here. Just didn't make a difference. So where we did really well yesterday, we didn't do very well. Well, we did better than anywhere else, but it just is what it is. There's nothing we can do about it. Getting a lot of we're seeing, not getting, well, we're getting them, but we're seeing a lot of females with no eggs. So we're just making sure, 100% sure, we're not putting any females with no eggs down. There we go. 25. So it's not really what we wanted, but I did hear the other day someone got a 2, another fisherman got 2. I wouldn't want to be him. Would not want to be him, that's for sure. So anyway, we'll get down this track, avoid these rocks, get over this reef, and shoot him in, I guess. I was going to have a day shot, but Lochie's in a lot of pain. He's still got genital problems. He hasn't had his surgery yet. I don't want to get him super injured, so we'll just have a rest day, get a heat pack on it, see if he's got some meds or something. Yeah, get him better, and then tomorrow, when the weather's a bit shittier, we'll just have to get out there and have a day shot. But he just needs to rest today, and we'll deal with the issues after. So, yeah, beautiful spot. Alright, gears in, on the way to the anchorage. So I think, not sure when I go hitting any rocks. There's a reef just here with a bunch of rocks on it, rocks on the other side of it, and then there's some another reef through here with another rock or two back behind us that you can hit as well. Plus on the outside of that there's another reef and rocks, and then there's a sandbar over there which runs quite a big distance. Anyway, lots of things to hit, lots of shallow bottom. Lochie's in a lot of pain, just to add to everything. The rest of the gear's off the point down there, Moriarty Point, I think it's called. This is Moriarty Bay, so I don't know if that picks it up, but there's some waves breaking just there. And yeah, that's about it. It's beautiful spot. So anyway, we'll have a clean up. Lochie needs to get in and rest. Old man's calling me. It's been 7 hours since last update, I think. Lochie's opening up his 4th can of Coke for the day.
It's actually not. And
he's just made some dinner. Tonight's dinner is a special dinner because it's deckhand cook night. No, we're gonna have hot dogs and stuff and some chips and a little bit of salad or something with our hot dogs, but I've got a heap of the other business stuff to do, so I'm trying to do all of that. And Lochie was hungry, so he just got up and decided to make what's its name?
Toasted Frankfurt cheesy toasties.
Toasted Frankfurt cheesy toasties. Right, there you go. So it is the special dinner of the trip. Beautiful. Get Lochie in the background of it. There we go. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the last couple of days. New vlog will be next day, being tomorrow onwards, in a whole new area around a bunch of reefs at night time with a heap of wind. What can go wrong? Yeah, anchor winch, as long as it works tomorrow morning, I'll be happy. That should be fine for the rest of the trip. Other than that, yeah, we ended the day with 25, I think, this morning. Jack, our mate, is telling us he got 71 up the track. I don't know whether it's true or not, but we both think he's full of it. If it's true, good on him. Honestly, good on him. But I did hear someone on the other side of the island got 2 or something, and someone else got 12 this morning. So low numbers all around.
If you get 71, you don't go to the pub.
Oh, he's also at the pub, Jack. If you're watching this, mate, he's at the pub on Flinders Island. I'm a little bit jealous because I would love to go onto Flinders and actually look around. And I also found out you can buy an island right now at Flinders. You can buy an island. There's no price, but anyway, is what it is. Thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever you'd like to do. If you've got questions about things, if you want the recipe, hit Lochie up. It's yeah.
But you can't guess what's in it.
So
Well,
thank you.
can't,
We'll see you guys on the next one.